Welcome to today's Alpha SC2 Team League game, and yeah, we're here with our first game of the series, and it will be played on Blue Shade I was about to say, but that was mixed up with the name right there, because yeah, we're in the top right hand corner of Blue Shift. There we have our player. You can say he's MoOkaShade for the Angel Wings, and the opposing team on the other side will be the Forged Force Gaming, second squad, I would say, and the player will be TBA. So we have a TVZ going on, and yeah, Reaper expansion on this side of the map. We have Hatchery first over here from MoOkaShade, and third base will be it for his opponent. There we go with the pause, please. But yeah. Good thing this is a replay. So yeah, there we go with the factory coming up. Second barracks has been played before, has been started before, so it's about to finish already. And do we see some more aggressive stuff though by TVA, or will we just have, I don't know, maybe something reactive out of him? This Reaper at least has no kills for now. Was he in the main base actually? He wasn't. But he's going to try. And there we go. Sees Speedling upgrade going down. Yeah, doesn't want to get in too deep though. So he just turns around. And then, what else do we have? Starport it is. And it looks like... yeah. Do I say it's going to be some sort of a stim timing with the reactor there? With the tech lab there on the barracks? Could be the case. Could also just be a simple drop play. We have a reactor being built on the factory as well. So this should be a swap of the factory, so we have the reactor to build double medivacs there. But let's wait for that. I mean, everything I say will be wrong since I'm a caster, right? Yeah, so at least stim has been started. We have more marines on the way, and speed is just finished, and we see all the zerglings moving out from MoOkaShade, so he really wants to have a lot of vision all over the place. Overlord is there, we have a Zergling in the top left. I really like the patrolling patterns here. I'm not sure about this one. I would like it even more, a little bit more horizontal there. No, not horizontal, vertical. Going down up in here. Still, yeah, there we go. Swap has been happened and we have double medivac production going on. A lot of Zerglings coming out of the other side for MoOkaShade. Third base, yeah, as you saw before, is up already, so there's not going to be any surprise about this one. So yeah, let's just follow the medivacs to see what they are going to do. We have 20 more Zerglings coming up, plus 1 melee and plus 1 carapace coming up, or starting for MoOkaShade now. Stim is not... it's not finished yet, but it will be damn soon. So therefore, yeah, he's doing to not take out the Overlord, but he sees himself, takes it out in the end. But this also gives a lot of time to MoOkaShade to just bring himself in position. And yeah, this amount of Marines might not be able to actually win against. How many Zerglings do we have? 43? And 8 queens, which 6 are over here actually. So this will be a hard battle if he just goes in here. So what else is going on? Another drop in the center of the map. But what will it do? You never know. He's actually going backwards with this one. At least taking out some creep tumors over here. Takes down the queen pretty easily. MoOkaShade, I'm not sure, yeah, he was he was going back and forth with the army on the right, so he was really thinking about how much of my army do I send over there. And there we go, with all the Zerglings wrapping around this and the lift. That's an easy call. Still nothing else. Oh boy! Oh, workers going down. The Liberator takes down 5 of those. Another good thing TBA is throwing at the MoOkaShade. But still, if we take a look at the numbers, MoOkaShade, he's up by almost... No, not almost. He's up by 20 workers. And yeah, his army supply looks pretty decent as well, so it's not like this is going to be a big problem. Yeah, you see the one marine that is left there has been lifted. Fourth base it is actually for MoOkaShade goes up. We have a third command center coming up for TBA, built in the main base. A lot of reactors on the barracks right there, so there will be a lot of marines coming out of here. But yeah, you also see this big red dot on the minimap. It's a lot of Zerglings actually being here. And I think as long as he can wrap around everything, he's going to be fine. That is a good situation. A nice sweet spot coming in for TBA. But yeah, with the Queens being next to that and the Medivacs being under the threat of being taken out, yeah, you know that you're going to lift and just fly away. So, gathering forces on the right hand side. That's what TBA is doing. Creep spread taken out. And this actually looks kind of scary already. I mean, yes, he's going to wrap around this, but it's going to cost him a lot. Right, Zerglings still being there. Oh, nice move. The Spore Crawler actually taking down a second Medivac there. And now finally we have the Medivacs lifting all those units and going back home. Another... no, it's a Spine, not another Spore coming up right there. And command center going over. Not even an orbital yet, he's just flying it over so he can start mining earlier. There's the Scouting Overlord. Fourth base is done for MoOkaShade. You can see that one. And yeah, he needs to replace all those creep tumors over and over, since yeah, they have been destroyed. TBA is taking care of that pretty nicely. But he has a lot of queens and a lot of energy on them, so that actually won't be any big problem here. And this could be a problem, but the army supply looks pretty decent for MoOkaShade still. He's transferring his army over to the bottom right though, where there's nothing to actually attack. So let's see. Queens actually being taken down, one of them falling before anything happens. Tanks are in a good position here, but the Zerglings there just wrapping around. Oh boy. And yeah, now he's going for the tanks, and I think he should be fine for now. No binding connections there, because without any meat shield, without any blocker that actually holds the fire away, he's not going to be able. But there we go. Oh boys, the Medivacs just got away. And this cost a lot of marines actually, all the Medivacs just going over without having anything to do there. And now, yeah, you see, MoOkaShade is like, yeah, I can see you right there. It's not that big of an army. I'm going to send some of my units back home, but I'm going to go for a counter-aggression over here as well. But yeah, reinforcements will take care of that one. Nice binding connection going down, and there's no more marines right there. So TBA, after yeah, doing some good micro, some good multi-prom aggression here, I think he might have overstayed his welcome. And there we go, the Zerglings just going in. But maybe he should have waited for the Banes. I mean, now they're... yeah, he just needs to go out there. Okay, so MoOkaShade has to return back home, has to wait for some more Zergling reinforcements. Also, he's going for the Spire. And he's going for tier 3. Oh boy. Infestation Pit is there already. 5th base also being started. So looks kinda nice for the Zerg player. Still, yeah, he overstayed just a bit, so let's see if he can... oh, TBA is moving out again. And the Marines are in a pretty bad spot here. They will be taken out. And yeah, I think this move out by TBA might be a little bit over-eager. He was like, okay, I took out a lot of Zerglings, so yeah, I might be able to beat this, but he's not. And there's the GG. And MoOkaShade takes the first map for the Angel Wings. welcome for the map 2, which is going to be played on Cerulean Fall. In the top right hand corner we have, for the Forged Force gaming team, it's Magico, the team chef himself, taking the position as a player, coming in with what seems to be a gateway expand here. And let's go over to the bottom left hand corner for the Angel Wings. There he is, ETN, or eTnexe, I actually don't know, but I'll just call him ETN because it was called like ETN slash eTnexe. So I hope ETN is okay with you guys, and for him obviously as well, I hope. If anyone knows something else, please let me know in the chat. So yeah, Reaper expansion it is, I guess, as soon as he has the 400 minerals. There we go. Probe scouts this, but shouldn't be there too long. I guess this is even too long. The probe will go down no matter what. There was no prior scout by Magico, and yeah, he'll just be taken down by the Reaper now. No chance to get out. Okay, there we go. Reactor being built. SCV comes back home. Double gas for Magico. So yeah, let's just follow the Reaper and see what he can actually do, because it might be the more interesting thing here, if there's any harm to be done. Magico getting a second shot, that's pretty nice already. Oh, but he can't follow up, right? One more shot would have been enough. Magico not being on the edges of his performance here, I guess. I mean, if he would have instantly shaded and right-clicked the Reaper, I think he should have gotten it. That would be pretty good for him. Third command center coming up for ETN. Some Marines are there, and another barracks coming up. There we go. Shade not really doing anything here. And Magic actually getting pretty far ahead with his Shade, but Adept survives, and that's the important thing. Here we go, right hand side of the map. Actually, we have the Twilight Council as the next step, and with the pylon on the right hand side, this somehow smells like Dark Shrine, right? This, for me, this doesn't look like a usual weapon point, but more like a Dark Shrine. Will it be there? I mean, he has the resources. If he wants to, he can go for it. Finally! I've casted for years, and now I get my calls right. So yeah, Dark Shrine it is. What else is coming over? We have 3 gateways. No Robo yet, so no Warp Prism available. Okay, the Reaper almost got taken out again. Has 1 kill with the worker from the beginning. But oh boy, are you kidding me, man? Okay, ETN actually scouting for this, sees the Dark Shrine. That's a pity for Magico here. Yeah, and there's the Robo. So there was the plan for the Warp Prism, I guess, but it didn't really matter in the end. Okay, scan goes down. Wants to know what's going on. Also sees the Robo with this. And therefore, yeah. Also, he shows Magico that he knows about this. And I think Magico should cancel this, right? But is he? Nope, he's not. Yeah, maybe he's just using the Dark Shrine to actually go for Archons then, instead of just going for DTs, because they might be scouted most likely now. We have the engineering bay on the way, and I guess we're going to see turrets being dropped in either base to have nothing happening there. Okay, Wobbin right here. It's DTs, actually DTs incoming. But they're not going to do a thing here. Turret finished. Yeah, and he's only sending in 1, and he knows why he's not sending in more. Yeah, he could have taken down a worker or 2 actually from the gas here. Raw Prism coming over to the left hand side, while Magico now going for the 3rd base. Actually prior to his opponent. Guess some more DTs. And he's going for the robotics bay behind this. So I guess it's going to be Colossus, right? But no weapons here. Oh, there we go. Actually, it's the depths. Alright. Okay, third base will be there soon. And the army is actually not in position, so let's see what he can actually do. Takes down one worker at least over there. And 3 adepts obviously is the number to go for, because you can one-shot workers with them. But yeah, oh, the shades go to the low ground, but just one arrives because everything else has been taken out there. And down it goes. Okay. Third base though. Yeah, and keeping both DTs on the right hand side over there, I think also is not the ideal positioning. Maybe could have saved the one there. And the Reaper, I mean, he's like there with his light guns, actually waiting for hours, like trying to get this thing down, and he's just tickling the Dark Shrine. But sooner or later he's going to finish this one, right? Okay, let's see, another DT weapon. Here we go, scan, goes down. And both of them are taken out, and ETN actually walked through the other side of the map in the meantime. So let's see what he can do right there. There's one Colossus, but with concussive shells and a lot of units without any meat shield. That is supporting the Colossus. I think that's going to be it, guys. Yeah, here we go. Workers falling left and right, 14, 15. The Stalker has no chance there as well. And yeah, straight to the main base. That's the way for ETN right there. He doesn't want to have any more Colossus on the field. Also the reinforcements, they're not really doing that much more for Magico, and I think there we go. The GG has been called. And we have ETN taking the 2-0 lead for the Angel Wings. Here we go, guys. It's map 3. And we're in Parasite. In the top left hand corner, we have for the Angel Wings, it's Mr. PousStache. And I hope I kind of pronounced that the right way. Again, otherwise please let me know. And over in the bottom right hand corner, for Forged Force Gaming, it's a walk. And I actually just saw that I misspelled his name in the overview. But I corrected it, so it will be alright, I guess. So yeah, let's see. It is hatchery, gas and pool for walk. And on the other side, yeah, same thing going on. Not that big of a deal. And then we're going to see some more decisions. How many Zerglings will be there? When will there be the third base? Will we have Zergling Baneling battles? Will we actually have some, or one of the players going for roaches kind of fast? And yeah, earlier today when I casted some replays, I actually saw, who was it? It was Redo, I think it was, who was kind of throwing down the Evo Chamber pretty early, and then it was going for +1 Carapace, and that actually helped him winning the game in the end. So let's see if something like this is actually going to take the decision in this game as well, or whatever will do. Both players going for the third base at the same time. Everything is scouted, I guess. Over here, as no, the Overlord just went back home. Doesn't know about this yet. And he won't know. Okay, the Overlord, maybe he should try and scout the third base then. I mean, he's not going to scout this one now. I think it seems like he actually is just taken into account that there might be a third base, and he's accepting that it's there. But with the Overlords, he doesn't want to scout it. He wants to have the path that's been shown, like the two, or the path that can actually lead to the other side of the map. Or maybe this one, for example, to have Zerglings that were running this outer path, that they will be scouted and he doesn't fall behind like that. And yeah, he at least sees some of the Zerglings right there with the next Zergling Scout. But on the other side, we have more Zerglings incoming as well. And it's 20 more started right there. And it's Bendings incoming as well. Oh boy. So let's see if WoK can hold or if PousStache is actually going to push through here. Oh, nice cancel there of the Banelings in the back of this. I like it. So WoK with a good wrap around there. And yeah, his units numbers look pretty nicely, I feel. Still, yeah, he's going back because he doesn't really know how long the Banelings were in production and he doesn't want to blow up his whole army. That's a really, really good call there, I feel. And the Banelings actually connecting with the Queens, and he will get one of those, but there you see WoK actually was going for the Roaches and he saves the Queen, at least one of those. So Roaches are available for our Forged Force Gaming player. Banelings actually connecting there pretty easily. But now let's see, PousStache is actually going for more and more Zerglings. And I think if he just gathers all of them, he can just surround the Roaches, right? Yeah, and that actually is not a good situation to be in, because Zerglings aren't the best against Roaches, but if the numbers game is won, I think it will be fine, right? Yeah, and that would be a good fighting position for the Roaches, so PousStache is like, yeah, I'm not going to fight there, going to the main base straight, and will be taking out the Queen over there. Does he take down any workers here? He might be doing so. But no, he's not, because otherwise I would have the message over there. So all the workers are were sent over, and finally it's been cleaned. WoK actually ending up with more workers, but let's take a look at this, because some workers were taken out there, and still WoK has more workers. But PousStache is now putting some more workers to the production tab and is closing the distance there, or the disadvantage in terms of workers. Okay, let's take a look at these. Zerglings at the bottom, and there's not enough Zerglings to fight with for WoK, but overall I think his army should be fine, despite the fact that his army is on the other side of the map and it's not attacking. We have the Roaches over there, and they actually are going into the main base, or the third base it is actually, and he will clean up this one, so let's see what's going on over here. The Roaches of PousStache are in position, and he should be fine. I think with just going over to the right he might have taken out one or two of those Roaches actually. Nevertheless, worker number is still in favor of WoK here, and that's pretty nice. So yeah, we have Zerglings running in over and over again, but still WoK has enough Zerglings in position to defend everything. So what do we have in the production tab actually? Tier 2 it is? Is it finished on the other side already? Yes it is. So WoK has done that way earlier, and his Roaches will have speed, therefore put a little bit earlier. And now 10 workers in the production tab for PousStache. Other than that, there's not that much more to see. We have Zerglings in the middle of the map, but they're not really moving, they're not really doing anything. Worker count is now finally falling in favor of PousStache, but also WoK, therefore he's really gearing up. He's going for Hydras, he's going for +1 range attack, he's going for the Overlord upgrade, and also he's going for Roach speed first. So it's a lot of stuff actually coming up for WoK. And yeah, let's see if he can actually profit off of that and actually do some harm to the Angel Wings. Maybe take a map off of them and keep the series alive. Yeah, PousStache aiming for another base here. Okay, Overseer going down. Nevertheless, we have all the Roaches going over to the left-hand side, streaming down to the bottom here. And there might be another attack. And how many units do we have? What is this? This is Zerglings going across the map. Also Ravagers being scouted there. But it looks like PousStache has an okay position, but he shouldn't be willing to attack before his +1 is finished and also before roach speed is finished. If he would do so, that would actually favor Wok a bit. So let's see. Roach speed is through. +1 is about to finish as well, so I guess that's fine. Bild, oh, he's actually just canceling the base and going out. That's, yeah, that's a good decision, I feel like, because there's not that much Wok can actually do. Or can he? Nice dodges there. Both players dodging as good as they can. But PousStache, yeah, he has some sort of a concave here, so that actually favors him just a bit. And also reinforcements over here actually... Okay, now reinforcements seem to come in here and really do the deal. But still, for a time it looked like PousStache was able to push through on the right hand side. And the reinforcements were kind of annoying there, not really letting units through. But in the end, we have both players with the 4th base. We have both players at, yeah, around the same army supply. Nevertheless, PousStache has a disadvantage of almost 20 workers. So, okay, as I say this, it's going down to like 10. Because he was building a lot more, but still, let's see how this fight is going to end with 2 spines, obviously. That's something good for PousStache in the defense. And yeah, you see defender's advantage is real. He's getting some roaches to actually focus the ravages there. And I think this is going to be pretty easy defend now for PousStache. And he takes a lead of 20 army supply and also has the Hydras in the field. And yeah, this base being taken out by PousStache actually is harming quite a bit. I mean, we have no mining from this base. On the other side, we have not that big of mining over here as well. He could transfer the workers over to this one, but he had to build the additional extractors and also its production facility, right? So you don't have that much lava, you lost the queen, and you actually need to build some more stuff. And now let's see what happens when PousStache is actually going across the map again. We have 1 lurker with the army, but is it going to be the difference here? Another lurker coming down for Wok as well. Yeah, let's see if we can actually do something here. And more lurkers will be incoming. And if he just snipes the base, I think that will be a pretty big factor here. But yeah, he should also focus on workers. I really like that he's doing that. Overseer is with the army, so I think, yeah, taking down the base and then just leave would be a good move here. Yeah, but still we have... I think this is defendable now for Wok, right? He should have more... You don't want to run into this, but the base is down anyways. You don't want to fight against PousStache in this position, I feel. Yeah, PousStache is at least going back a bit, but then he's waiting. Yeah, borrows the lurkers again. One being taken out easy peasy by the Bilds. Still, it looks like Wok trying to defend here, but he's not setting up another base. He's not going to the bottom left. He's not setting up another base over here. So he's on 3 bases now, and let's see if he can actually win the fight. Hydras are there for him. And he has Overseers as well, so he could snipe down the lurker. Still, PousStache is taking another base. He's on 4 bases, taking a 5th one, while Wok is down to 3. And I think Wok might just be there, building units now, trying to max out, and then going in. Oh, don't want to lose your lurkers there. Be careful, man. Yeah, and that's a one-shot. That's actually not that good for Wok here. I mean, he might win this fight in the end, but losing the lurkers obviously is more precious for Wok at the moment, because he has less bases. And also there is another run by. Oh boy, I did miss that already. Yeah, so this base is almost dead as well. We have some Zerglings going over, but everything's being cleared up, and Wok now going to the top right hand corner and will attack the 3rd base of PousStache soon. This base might not go down though. Oh, will it? Nope, it will not. Let's see what the Hydras can actually do. It's just 1 lurker and a lot of Hydras here, but I think he's just trapped. And that might be it. Oh, he sees it, right? He sees that? Yes, he does. Lurkers borrow, and I think with taking out the army, this should be it for PousStache. There we go. GG by Wok! Which means that PousStache right there, taking map 3 and securing the 3-0 victory for the Angel Wings.